Welcome, guys. So today we're going to be giving you here at Prestige Trucking tons of information and the brains behind all of this madness, the one and only Viri. So we're going to talk about how this started, what you do here, how you drive it. What else you do here, and all the awesome stuff about your position here at Prestige Trucking and your genius and madness behind it all.
Awesome. Yeah, the misunderstood questioning behind everything we do here. So, a little background about me. I started doing insurance a little over 5 years ago, and I'll be very honest, insurance is not necessarily a passion of mine, but the way that we do insurance, the teamwork, the type of insurance we sell, it all comes together and it becomes something that's really, really enjoyable, something that I wanted to grow, something that I love to teach, and something that I know is foundational.
And I know like there's a lot Prestige is definitely not like many places of work, especially in the year 2022. There's a lot of great foundation and building. Like you said, it's not only about trucking insurance, it's also about the people, the team. There's so many teams that work together. So there's a lot of leadership, there's a lot of teamwork, there's a lot of that being built here as well. From your experience, because you said you've only been doing this for 5 years, that you kind of like grew into it.
Right.
What was your background experience that kind of led you to Prestige's door?
First of all, just to go back to your team effort, I there's a lot of the structure, a lot of the processes that happen here. They do come from some ideas that I have, but there's a big part of this that I don't have, which is that intuition for certain aspects of business and also for insurance. And I really have to give most of the credit to Christina Downs, which is the owner of the agency.
Absolutely.
She comes up with these incredible ideas and these thoughts and these goals that I don't understand where she gets them from. And I don't know if she understands where she gets them from, but she has what a lot of people don't. And it's that gut feeling, that intuition that something's going to work. She trickles down, sends it to me, and I figure out how to put a process behind that idea. And it's like the yin and a yang, and it definitely works amazing. But we're a great team, and we try to empower everybody on our team to work together and find where are your strengths, where are your weaknesses, from the service department to the finance department to even an in-house therapist. We want to make sure that you have a little bit of everything you need to be the best version of you.
And it's cool because you see there's a lot of different lanes to be able to find growth and even interest in a couple things. I've noticed that there's been different who've gone from submissions to sales, or have gone from, they kind of feel around what they're good at, or what, maybe I'm not the best at sales, but I love talking to my clients. I love talking to the customers, and it makes them great in customer service or in finance. Right. So I there's a lot of growth, which I think is a beautiful thing, and training for growth as well.
First thing we do if we have a new position is I want to hire from within. If you're dedicated to us, if you're loyal, I want to make sure that I give you support not only to grow in your day-to-day job, but over the course of your career. Thankfully, in the last 5 years, we've gone from about 12 to 15 employees to over 75. We've had a lot of new opportunities, and I think that a lot of our agents and employees have taken advantage and have grown from different departments to departments, so we can exercise those strengths, all with the guidance of Christina, of course.
Of course. And now we obviously know we're coming towards the end of the year and the holidays, and everybody has New Year's resolutions and what they reflected on for 2022. What were some of your reflections of 2022, and what is your 2023 looking like?
Yeah, great question. I think that every year, the direction that I want to take the agency in is a yearly model. So it's a point of focus. I look at the economy, I look at our industry, and I see where is the area that's suffering the most, and how can we make that into one of our biggest strengths. So this past year, it was technology, efficiency, technology, streamlining. I wanted to find every single point, every opportunity to streamline or make something technologically better advanced. So we started working on our customer relationship system, or the way we communicate with customers, every single aspect of the agency. And I think that we've grown tremendously with technology. Now that the technology is there, we want to evolve that into the absolute best customer service experience that you can ever ever have. And some people refer to the Disney experience. Well, we're going to create the Prestige experience. So for
Love it.
2023, you can absolutely assure yourself that Prestige will be the number one customer service oriented trucking insurance agency in the entire nation.
If you can describe Prestige in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
That is a great question. Number one, I would definitely use limitless. There's absolutely no limit to what you can do with the right partnership. And from the top down, from our agents to our agencies to our MGAs to our employees, there is no limits. We want to give you a platform that you can achieve anything. Number two, I would say integrity. Everything that we do, we want to make sure that it's sustainable. There's not much sustainability in doing things illegally or taking shortcuts or not creating the solid foundation for yourself. And we take a lot of pride in our integrity, in doing right by the customer, giving them the best price up front, being transparent about any policy. So integrity is a huge thing. And number three, I think it's probably the most important. We're a family. Every single person here loves each other. No family is perfect. Never heard of
Mhm.
a family that doesn't fight or scratch each other a little bit.
Or everybody has their personalities.
Every single one. But at the end of the day, we have each other's back. And again, that doesn't stand for just the people here at Prestige. That goes to our employees, to our clients. We protect them till the end. We try to do best by them. So when they need to file a claim or they have any situation, we're there. To our employees, to anybody that crosses paths with us, we want to be a big, huge family and always spread that love into any part of the industry that we can. If you can bring some light to the industry, create a platform where people can communicate, be informed, and keep growing by making the right connections, having the right agent, having the right broker, and we can facilitate that. And I can help you grow just a little bit more this year, then I feel like we did our job. Now, with podcasts, with the way that people communicate, the way we watch videos, informative. I mean, I built an entire car from having no mechanic experience over a year
That's crazy.
just because I started watching YouTube. So,
YouTube
yeah,
University.
I'm not sure I would actually drive the car myself yet, but I'm sure it'll get there.
Is it a Fred Flintstone card? You got to push it or you got to use your feet?
Right now, you might be able to go faster if you pushed it,
Got it.
but eventually it'll roll. But the point is that, yeah, I definitely want to create that platform for people to call and communicate. I mean, we have an awesome segment coming up. It's called Trucker Tales.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I want to know all about the real crazy nitty gritty stuff that
I've been
happens in a truck.
learning quite a few things, like what this a lizard person was.
Lot lizard,
A
yeah.
lot lizard.
Those
I
are pretty
learned
wild.
that.
Yeah.
I've learned things in Trucking 101, but I think there's no better experience than hearing it directly from the people who live this lifestyle every day.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a bunch of really, really good guests from broker companies, finance companies, agents. I mean, you name it, every aspect of the trucking industry. It's going to be a great informative way to keep the industry up to date, implementing technology, communication, relationship, everything that you would actually need to help you create a really strong, successful trucking company.
And that's what we want to do here at Prestige is make sure that you're covered from the front of your truck to the end of the truck,
72 feet deep.
all the way. And we have so much more exciting stuff coming. We're going to have our own agents, everybody giving you guys all of the information you need, you want to know, you need to know, especially because there's so many updates and things changing and laws changing. We're going to try to stay on top of everything and bring it to you
Absolutely.
first before anybody in the trucking game.
We always want to be number one. If we're not number one, then we're not getting to our goal. So we want to be number one and we want to pass that to you. But thank you so much for having me here today.
Yes. And you guys make sure you follow us on Instagram at Prestige Trucking. You're going to subscribe, follow here on YouTube. You're going to do it on your favorite podcast streamer, whether it's Apple, Spotify, you name it. If you use it, make sure you follow us on there because you got to be prepared. Have those notifications on because you have no idea what is coming.
It's going to be a crazy, crazy year. We're looking forward to it.
All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.